3 bunches of curly leaf parsley, plus that. And 2 10-inch German chef's knives. We got the Zwilling Pro and the Wusthof Classic. We're going to dually use these to mince all these nonstop if I can. I'm gonna randomly say stuff while I'm doing this, but this is how to mince fresh curly leaf parsley like an absolute lunatic. Here we go. Basically, I am pinching the Wusthof Classic towards me. Believe it or not, the first time I've ever said it, the full bolster serves a purpose here because it's stabilizing my thumb, and I've got the Zwilling Pro in the front. Here we go. Wish me luck. First thing I'm doing is lowering the height of this curly leaf. Why? So I don't have to rock with my pivoting cross chop as high. These are soft German steel blades. Gosh, I need like a regular proper kitchen counter here. Soft German steel blades. So you can pivot, you can slide, you can come onto the board at a little bit of an angle. Now, I'm going to be making some chimichurri with this curly leaf. I worked at a place in Pittsburgh called Gaucho. And I made the mistake of doing this in front of everyone for prep. So guess who was the guy that got to make the chimichurri for the short time that I was there, but while I was there, nonetheless. Sometimes, if you try and show off a little bit, it can bite you in the butt. And this bit me in the butt. Right now, I'm wishing I had a little bit of a curved spine at the tip here, rounded rather, but I'll survive. Okay. So, Gaucho, Argentinian restaurant, fast casual, really fun place. Their chimi was curly leaf parsley, oregano, garlic, red wine vinegar, olive oil, salt, and a little bit of pepper. That's it. And the traditional way to serve it is with minced herbs and garlic, not, gosh, I'm out of breath, not blending it. However, if you blend it, it emulsifies and it gives it a creamy-like consistency. Okay. Let's bring it back together. Get a little bit of this. Boom, boom, boom. And this much parsley, 3 big bunches, which I'm surprised that Publix even had, would probably last maybe 1 lunch at this place. Line out the door. Really cool. It used to be in the Strip District in Pittsburgh. Now they're right downtown. Actually, they're in the building where I went to culinary school, which is the Art Institute of Pittsburgh. I can feel that I'm going to have a little callus on my finger there, or a cut, because the spine on this Wusthof is, well, it's not really meant to be used like this, let's be real, because I'm pinching, I'm not just stabilizing, but you have to have your finger between these, otherwise it's not going to work. Ooh, can I get a rock? It's obnoxious. I grabbed that giant 11-inch global to see if I would do it as well, but I think the size and the blade shape is too different. Okay, well, I'm going to say that that is a perfectly acceptable curly leaf parsley mince. I'm out of breath. My finger hurts. Got a nice little divot there. Gonna pay for that in a little bit, but this is the pain that I go through to bring you entertainment. But also, if you're working in a kitchen and you got two 10-inch chef's knives, you could do this and you could blast through that much curly leaf parsley, which is the most pain in the ass fresh herb to mince, and you can get her done. Maybe put on 2 layers of nitrile gloves on this hand if the spine's hurting you. Just give you a little extra and stability. That's it. I'm gonna catch my breath. I'm Chef Brandon with Cutlery More. You can get both of these 10-inch German classics, the Zwilling Pro and the Wusthof Classic, at cutleryandmore.com, and let me know what you'd like to see prepped next. Not gimmicky. Like, this is kind of gimmicky, but legit, I did this at work and they loved me for it because I got it done faster and I didn't use a food processor. So they were like 2 green thumbs up. So if you want to see weird stuff like this that might be applicable to you, I always mess up words at the very end. Applicable, applicable to you. Let me know in the comments. Take care.